Welcome to Jack Ingram Volkswagen. My name is Jetta Mullins, and this is the Wolfsburg Edition of the Jetta. This is a fun little car, sport-tuned suspension, 17-inch alloy wheels standard, and an award-winning 2-liter turbo. So as you can see, a very clean engine compartment, and you can probably see on top here the TSI. That's the turbo straight injection. So one of the reasons this is an award-winning motor. It actually has two benefits. The turbo straight injection allows for the fuel basically to be mixed perfectly in measurement and go straight to the combustion chamber. What that does is allows a better fuel burn for low emissions and higher torque. 200 horsepower, 207 foot-pound of torque is what makes this car so much fun. Part of the safety of this vehicle, however, also starts with the motor. It sits on engine mounts that actually break away in the event of a significant front-end collision. Basically what that allows is the motor falls down instead of going into the engine or into the... So I touched on a little bit of the performance and the handling, which makes this car unique and a lot of fun. I'd like to continue to talk to you about the safety, however. One of the things I most enjoy telling people about the safety of this car, especially as it concerns the 5-star side impact safety rating, is the door hinges themselves. Typically you don't think about door hinges and safety. However, this is drop forged steel. I had a big breakfast, so I'm probably 190 pounds right now. And there's absolutely nothing you can do to make that door stop operating. That's part of the safety feature, but also inside the door you have crisscrossing steel beams, and they reinforce the safety as well. And right next to it you have this massive B-column. This B-column is actually 3 pieces of steel hot formed to make a very rigid cell. In addition to that, it's so large I couldn't fit both my hands around it if I wanted to. So that's definitely adding to that 5-star side impact crash rating. In addition to that, you have your standard 2 airbags in the front dash, but you also have one in the A pillar, the B pillar, and the C pillar for a total of 10 airbags. And I forgot to mention the one in the seat. And the one in the seat is actually very unique. It simultaneously acts as a side curtain and a side. So here we have the massive Jetta trunk. I don't know if you like to golf. I do, perhaps not well, but it's big enough to hold at least 3 golf bags. I also like to fish. I can put my fishing poles in there. But what I like to show the most is you actually have a trunk liner in case you have some kind of industrial spill. But inside of this is where you have easy access to the full-size spare tire and tools. Most car manufacturers are getting away from this. We pride ourselves on it. Let me show you this amazing back seat. For those of us who have large family members or friends that may be riding with us, this back seat is more than accommodating, even for someone 6 feet tall, which I'm only dreaming I was. But plenty of room, plenty of comfort with the vents right here in the back. And once again, back to the safety, your passengers are always protected with the airbags. So you also have the benefit of knowing you have this very easy to utilize rear folding seat. As you can see, my fishing poles fit quite nicely. So here we are, ready to take this thing on a test drive. And going back to the performance and some of the fun features involved in this car is the DSG transmission. Essentially, with the Tiptronic, it's basically a manual transmission meant to act like an automatic. No clutch, but you can shift it gear to gear or drive it just like an automatic. Now the DSG is actually a race transmission. It's very smooth in the shift and very quick in the shift because it has 2 shafts in the transmission, and so the transmission is always engaged. You never have to disengage to re-engage to go to another gear. It makes it quicker, it makes it much more smooth. Now, aside from the performance, which we've talked about, we have this fantastic touchscreen 6-disc in-dash CD player. 6 months free Sirius satellite radio, 24 settings on that. 12 settings on your AM and 12 settings on your FM. You can also use any media device that you currently own, iPod, iPhone, MP3 player, and access it through the media button. So once again, I want to thank you for the time that you've allowed me today to give you a very brief overview of this car. There's many things I haven't talked about yet, such as the Bluetooth connectivity, the power sunroof. There's lots to talk about. So when you're ready, schedule an appointment with me today. I'll be happy to let you take this very nice car for a test drive and truly appreciate what it can do. Thank you so much.